Hi everyone, Simon here again. Let me just adjust that. Solomon's Tales. 50 Shades of Solomon. Did you notice that in the title? Last video, I might have made an error because I mentioned about Solomon getting a Thai bank account with this woman Sue, but I think they did that already quite a few series ago. But if not, she took him to the bank, helped him get a bank account, and he's got a Thai bank account. So, new room, safe, beach view, no balcony, a glass partition in the room behind it, shower, bath, big bath, soapy massage room, strange. But it's a new room. There's no one staying around him in any of the rooms on that floor. He's a couple of floors up, so very quiet it's going to be. That solves the problem, although there is bars downstairs, but a couple of floors down, so it should be fine. Not directly opposite like the Atlantic bar was. He'll miss the girls. Ning lives in the next block up the road in Soi 4, so not far away. Will she stay there? Probably, but he won't find girls lying in his bed with his door open and stuff anymore in this room. So all is good. Now, as we mentioned before, Solomon's now in his second month. He's done his visa. He's got another month before he needs to leave the country. He's got this big competition coming up at Sharky's Bar, what is it called? That could be a big one, sort of 50,000 baht touch. And he's going to need to get some practice in over the coming week, and that's in his mind, because that one, if he could win that, that will give him a couple of months money. That will give him enough money to actually go on a bit of a holiday and maybe look at either Cambodia again, or in his mind he'd like to go to Vietnam and have a nosy round. So he really needs to win that one, but usually it attracts the top guys around because of the money. Plus it's 9 ball, so it's normal pool, and there's those girls there that are really good who could win it as well. And the one guy, where was he from? Germany, Belgium, wherever. If he turns up, then it's going to be tough. That guy was so good. So Solomon needs to practice. He needs to go to that Sharky's Bar more. He needs to get practice on those tables. There's nothing much else happening in the week as far as killer pool contests. Frozen pops up now and then to see him. Ning's in and out to see him again, but he wants a relaxing week. He doesn't want to go out and get drunk. He doesn't want to end up being set up again by Ning with another girl. Could end up with Apple or the other knock, Kirby, if he's not careful. Well, we know that's doesn't happen, but there's other girls living with Ning. And Ning is hell-bent on setting him up. All he wants is a peaceful year in Asia to see if he can find some sort of work. He does find himself the next few days taking advantage of the free coffee as well downstairs. So he starts spending a bit of time there, like in the morning, get a free coffee before he go out and get breakfast. Evenings he'll come back, get a coffee, and he's pretty much always on his own, unless Ning's there. But there's that one girl, she's got her eye on him, but he hasn't worked out what hours she works and what's the score there. Very attractive girl. No name. No idea name. Yeah. But considering he was coming for a non-hedonistic holiday, he's had his fair share of interactions in the gymnasium and aerobics and all that. So he's keeping fit. Keeping fit. The contest is looming. He gets up to Sharky's, gets quite a bit of practice, especially with the girls that are really good. Gets that one girl again, the manager's girlfriend. She is really, really good. There's a bit of a go-go bar just down the lane car park area. He's popped in there a bit and he's found another one just around the corner. Don't know if it's still there. I think it was called Classroom 2000. It's quite a nice little go-go bar. And the fact he's now at the bottom of Soi 2, Soi 4, he stuck his head in those front two bars, had a look in there, but not really as busy as up at the Atlantic bar and those ones around there. So that's quite a nice walk. He'll walk up Soi 4 to the Atlantic bar and those, say hello to the girls, you know, and then walk back down. That's a nice little pub crawl. Except the 4 bars Atlantic bar, the 4 of them there are right next to each other, so it's not much of a crawl. Anyway, contest arrives. It's on a it's on a Saturday. It's on a late afternoon, 6 o'clock, early evening. A lot of people entering. Usual 1,000 baht each. And now this particular contest sticks in his mind. Going back, sticks in his mind because there were more than 50 people entering. There was more like 60. The bar took a bit of a cut, probably about 5,000 baht. Prize money was about 55. So first place was probably 43, 44, maybe 10, 11,000 for second place. So it's really good money. You really wanted to win it, you know, 40,000 baht. That was about 600 American dollars back then. Just thinking of the trip. Anyway, he gets up there, Frozen's with him, Ning's tagged along, and the place is heaving. There's lots of tables, but each match is the best of 3 frames. And then the final, I think, is best of 5 frames. So it takes a while to have your 3 frames. But if you lose 2 on the trot, you're out. So anyway, he's grabbed most of the queues there, a good queue. So he's grabbed a good queue. Sticks with that queue for the whole evening. And he gets going, gets into it. All the girls that work there, pretty much they all go in free to make it even more numbers. Anyway, a couple of easy matches, he's straight through. Comes up against one of the girls who works there, but she's not as good. Knocks her out. Plain sailing. Then he notices, because there's so many people he wasn't really noticing, he was just get on with the game. The Belgium-German guy, he's over there, smartly dressed. He's clocked Solimon, Solomon's clocked him. They've smiled at each other, and that immediately Solomon's like, a nemesis. This guy is so smooth, his cue in action. He's such a clever player. His strategy is brilliant, really good. The guy could be pro. He's really, really good. Anyway, he goes through, keeps going through the rounds, comes up, unbelievably, comes up against the boss's girlfriend. He's played her loads over the last few weeks, and he comes, and she's like, oh dear. First frame, she clears the table. He doesn't even get a look in. She amazing, cleared the table, and he's like, oh dear, now I'm on my back foot. Luckily, he's in good form. Next frame, he pretty much clears it, he wins it. Down to the next frame, she gets to break off, and she gets unlucky, and Solimon, relaxed, good mood, takes his time, clears the table, bang, she's out. Another match with a foreigner, tough match, but Solimon beats him, and he's through to the last 4. It's something like 8:30 at night. He's only drinking Coke and soft drinks as a lipo. Last 4 is actually best of 5 for the last, that's right, the semis, best of 5 frames. So he's just got to beat one more guy and he's through to the final. The German, Belgium guy's there, he's in the last 4. Luckily he's not playing Solimon this game. So if Solimon wins, he's got possibly him in the final. Guy he's come up against, quite a large gentleman, again foreigner. Can't remember where he's from, but the guy's pretty good. Solimon wipes the floor clean with him, just bang. 3 frames straight on the trot, the guy's out. Solomon's in the final. He's won 11,000 baht, guaranteed. Ning's over the moon, and so is Frozen, jumping up and down with joy. Now I'm getting the flashing light, battery's gonna go. Into the final. And who is it? Yeah, it was just inevitable. The Belgium-German guy. Inevitable. And Solomon's feeling a bit sort of, oh God, this is the one guy that beats me more times than I beat him. Anyway, girls are setting up the table, they're announcing the final, people are coming around to watch. The guy comes over and says hi, shakes hands. Solomon's like, oh, I really wish it wasn't you in the final. The guy's, why? You're a good player. Solomon's like, do you know what? With the money on it, it puts a different edge on it. If there wasn't money on it, I would kick your butt. And the guy's like, really? You think so? And Solomon's, yeah. He said, I'd absolutely kick you. It's just that money. He said, it makes me play slightly different. And the guy turned round to him and said, okay, well, forget the money. We'll just split the prize money, 50-50. There's something like 55,000 baht. He said, we'll take 27.5 each. He said, I'm not bothered about the money. He said, do you want to do that instead? And Solomon's like, hang on, what? He's offering me just half. We'd put the money together, split it down the middle, and we can play for forget the money. And Solomon's like, yeah, that'd be a great idea, because then I can play him a game and kick his butt. But then, oh, Frozen's behind him listening. No. She wants more of a cut. She's like, nah, don't do it. Nah, play for the money. And she's pushing him. And Ning's like, oh, well, whatever. Ning's just eyeing up who's in the room. But the guy was really nice. He turned around and offered Solimon half money, which doesn't happen very often, and that's a nice gesture. But it means Solomon's almost sort of giving in. Anyway, Solimon says, thanks, but now we'll leave the money. He says, I'll just beat you even with the money. Being quite arrogant, sort of puffing up the chest. And the guy's like, okay, whichever, best of 5. Guy wins the first, Solimon wins the second. Solimon wins the third. Solomon's 2-1 up. Get to the next frame, which basically, if Solimon wins, that's it, he's won it. Solimon makes a great break off. He's got a chance. And there's all that money. He's 2-1 up. Gonna have to cut it short because the battery's about to go. And keep you on the edge of your seats. Can Solimon pull it off? We'll leave it there. Have a cliffhanger today. I'll see you on the next one. Plus the wife's ringing. Bye.